listeners, welcome back. It's the Get Buckets podcast with another episode of Game Time. We are again completing an internet quiz all about the NBA, one that good old Paul over here has found for us.
Found it on a website called How Stuff Works.
So I assume this is going to explain the physics of the ball.
Exactly, yeah.
How the elbow works.
How does Larry Bird work?
How does he work? He starts with food.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got the Nothing But Net NBA trivia quiz.
With three very serious looking pictures on the screen here. You got LeBron looking very serious. Bird looking very serious. Intense. And Jordan looking a little bit...
disappointed.
Yes, yeah. Disappointed in you. You've done something wrong and he's like... Excuse me.
I think the reason he's disappointed is that this has got an estimated time of 2 minutes, and I think this episode will be significantly longer than 2 minutes.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Should we get into it, James?
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Let's see what happens. Okay.
About this quiz now. Start quiz. I hit start. Is that how it works? Oh, here we go.
That just moves us down.
In what city were the Los Angeles Lakers initially
I know this one, Paul.
Based?
Because I joke about it all the time.
It is the second one down. It is the
Minneapolis Lakers. Because I believe Minneapolis actually has some lakes.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Correct. Woo. Scrolls next question. Woo. James?
Wilt Chamberlain once scored 100 points in a game. Which player has the second highest total points in a single game? Well, this I believe I know, and I believe I know the number.
I think it's Kobe with
81.
81. See if we're right.
Kobe.
Against the Raptors of 2006.
06? Wow.
Goodness.
Long time ago.
Who guarded Michael Jordan when he made his buzzer beater against Cleveland in 1989 playoffs?
I think I know this, and I think it was Craig Elo or Elo or how that's said. It
wasn't Byron Russell or Charles Barkley?
Well, it wasn't Barkley. I think it was Craig Elo or Elo.
Let's try it.
Yeah. 3 for 3, baby.
They're calling it the shot, as fans call it.
This is correct.
Oh my God, James, this is a tough question.
How long is a regulation NBA game? Ooh. Now, this is probably tougher for us than most people because, of course, we play FIBA rules.
Yeah, where 40.
40 would be the correct because we do 4 quarters of 10 minutes. But, of course, the NBA does 4 quarters of 12 minutes. And I know your maths is good, Paul.
That is 48 minutes.
Nailed it. Yeah, okay.
Nice. Oh, what's that NBA has tested? NBA's tested shorter times, like 44-minute
Which
games.
is still longer than FIBA games. Brilliant.
Interesting. Has a player ever averaged a triple-double for an entire season? Come on, quiz.
We thought this was going to be harder. Yes, it was Russ.
Yeah. Well, come on. See, it's not, I did not know.
Oh, that's interesting. Oscar Robertson did it. And then Russ is the first person to do it since
then. Robertson did it first. But I did not know it's for the Cincinnati Royals. Yes. I did not know that.
Is that the second time running in the week of Game Time with Cincinnati Royals?
Yeah, they've come up.
We got to buy a Royals jersey.
James.
How many seconds does an NBA team get to shoot? They've got 10 seconds, 24 seconds, or 30 seconds. Well, I often look at the 24-second clock shot, and just above that, I'm sure there's a timer that says 30. 24 seconds, Paul.
24 seconds. That is correct.
Hey, I hope this gets harder.
Me too. Might have to find another quiz.
Next question. Which of these players has a father who also played in the NBA?
Oh, I know
Steph
this one.
Curry, yeah, me too. LeBron James or Kristaps Porzingis?
It is, of course, Steph Curry.
Bonus points. Who is it and who do you play for?
Oh, it is... what's his name?
Trying to help you.
I can see him, and he played for Charlotte Hornets, what were they called before?
His first initial is a D.
I think it was a D. I can't think. Oh my God, James! I know it.
He's punching the air right now.
I know his name. I keep seeing it.
Shall I put you out?
Yes, please.
It's Del Curry.
Del
Curry.
I was thinking Declan, but no, it wasn't right.
Close.
There we go.
Yeah, Steph Curry.
Del Curry.
Ooh, okay, getting trickier now.
Who was the first Mexican-born player in the NBA?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know how to say.
Well, we've got some fantastic names. I'm going to butcher them.
Go on.
So we've got Eduardo Najera.
Nice.
Horacio Lamas.
Oof.
And Carlos Delfino. Now,
I'm thinking Carlos, you know.
I mean, I'm also thinking Carlos, but because immediately I was like, that sounds familiar.
Carlos Boozer.
Well, no, it's more that I'm pretty sure that Delfino is the island from the GameCube Mario game.
Okay.
Isle Delfino. So that might be why I know
Should we go with Carlos?
I'm going Carlos. Carlos Delfino.
Come on. Oh! Horatio? No.
Horatio.
That's not even...
Horacio. I don't know. Brilliant name, though. Shout out to you who played for the Suns in 1997.
Oh, wow.
Well done.
Good for that guy.
Oh, now, okay, the next question is which NBA team has won the most titles? And for anyone who listened to our last Game Time, we definitely know this answer. So it's between the Los Angeles Lakers, the Chicago Bulls, and the Boston Celtics. Paul?
I'm actually a little bit stuck. Is it Lakers or Boston? Because they both, I know Boston had the most, but the Lakers have won a lot since the noughties. And have the Lakers overtaken them?
I don't think so.
Are they equal?
No, I don't think so.
I
think Boston's still got it, yeah.
Is this quiz up to date?
It's a good question.
I'm going to answer it and then...
Okay, we'll stick a... You checking now?
I'm going to check now. Let's see. Right. Who has won the most NBA titles? Let's go.
There you go.
It says 16 there.
How many of the Lakers won?
17. 16.
That's interesting. I question this entire quiz.
Oh, what? Well, you know what?
Let it go, Paul.
We got it right in the quiz, and that's all that matters.
Let's move on. Great quiz. What former player was the inspiration for the NBA logo? This I know.
This I know as well.
Yeah, was it Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, or Elgin Baylor?
It was Jerry
West.
Jerry
West. I assume he had some sort of diagonal way of running based on that logo.
Yeah. Which of these players went straight to the NBA from high school? Was it John Wall, Monte Ellis, or Kevin Durant? Now, initially I thought it was going to be... I know it's one, LeBron James, but he's not actually there.
Yeah, I know a few... Wall wasn't. I was about to say Wall, but he wasn't. KD went to college, so it's Monte Ellis.
Hey, you got to take Warriors. Forget about that sometimes.
Yeah. He was saying, we don't need another guard. What are you bringing in Steph Curry in for?
You know, they almost traded Curry to the Bucks.
Yeah. They weren't supposed to draft Curry.
No.
He was supposed to go to the Knicks with the next pick.
Oh no!
Like he was lined up for it. It was what's the coach called? Coached the Rockets. Did the whole run and gun threes only. Italian guy.
Yes, I can see his face.
Oh, my brain's let me down. But it was his offense that was all about shooting threes. Guard heavy, 7 seconds or less, all that kind of stuff. He tried out for the Knicks. Everything was ready. And then just the one before, they were like, oh, we'll just take this guy. Like, what? And the rest was history. Anyway, off on my tangent, as per usual. What were the New Orleans Pelicans previously called?
The Hornets, Bullets, or Royals? No, I think this was the Hornets.
It was the Hornets. Although there's a complicated history there.
I get confused, because now the Hornets, which weren't the Hornets.
Yes.
It's the new Hornets.
You see, this is right and wrong.
Yeah.
Because they've given the history of the Hornets has officially been passed back to the Charlotte franchise.
Has it?
Yes, they agreed that's their history. So, I mean, I question this question.
So that means when Seattle get their team back, they'll get history back, will they, from OKC?
So.
Let's try it.
Hornets. I hope so.
Hornets.
Can we please bring a team back to Seattle? I just want those jerseys again.
Oof. Now, in what season did the NBA adopt the three-point shot? Now, I thought it was in the 70s, but options are 69-70, 79-80, or 91-92. It's not 91-92.
No, it's not.
That's too late.
I think it might be down the middle.
79-80?
Yeah, and the reason I say that is I think the Knicks won titles without the three-point line, and they won theirs in 70-72.
Let's try it. Hey, I thought it was like mid-70s, but there you go.
Yeah, it goes quite late on.
In the last 2 minutes, where can a team inbound after a timeout? Front court, back court only, or under the opponent's basket?
Front court.
Front court, baby.
Yeah,
there you go.
It's one of the nice things about the NBA. You don't really see that kind of stuff over in FIBA, the ability to advance the ball. What was the late NBA player Darryl Dawkins' nickname? Was it Clyde? Was it All World, or was it Chocolate Thunder?
I hope it's Chocolate Thunder.
I think it is Chocolate Thunder. I think so.
Sounds a little bit like he's got diarrhea. But, let's try it.
Diarrhea, Darryl Dawkins.
Chocolate Thunder.
Chocolate Thunder.
Wow, wee.
Yeah.
What former NBA player became famous for marketing a brand of $15 sneakers? That's cheap.
Yeah, this question I know the answer to. The three answers are Stephon Marbury, Charles Barkley, Michael Jordan. I know it's Stephon Marbury, and I know some people went back at him and laughed a little bit, and he was like, no, because actually these kids can't be affording these silly expensive trainers. And I think Shaq does a similar thing now. I think it was the Starbreeze.
That's a great name.
Yeah.
That's a great name.
It's good, isn't it? Yeah.
You are correct.
Yeah.
Inexpensive sneakers. Smart.
I'd wear a pair of Starbreeze now.
Sure. We're still going? Still think?
I don't think so. They'd be retro now. Throwbacks.
How long does an NBA player have to get the ball across the midcourt line? Now, I was going to struggle with this one because in FIBA's 7 seconds.
Is it?
And
Is that only 7?
NBA is 8.
I thought FIBA was 10 and NBA was 8. I thought it got more.
I knew they were different.
They're definitely different.
Okay. Well, the options we have are 8, 24, and 30.
Well, there's 24 seconds to shoot, so it must be 30. Yeah, it's 8 seconds.
There we go.
Also, I question why in these answers was only one of them written as a word. The word 8, but the other one's got numbers. Did this guy get lazy?
It's a hint.
He wrote 8, and then he went, oh no, I'd have to write all this out.
It's charged per click.
Per click.
Yeah. But I like how they explain it. NBA team must get the ball across midcourt in 8 seconds or less.
Or less, yeah.
It's not exactly.
No, you've got to get it on 8 seconds. You don't guard him until the 7th second. Then you get on him, and you just line all your players up on the half court. Okay. Who can overturn referee calls based on video replays during a game? Paul.
League officials, fans.
It should be fans. They run up with their smartphone going, I'm sorry, I got this footage.
Fans or head referee?
Yeah, so league officials, fans, or the head referee?
Good question. I know we have a team back in a different place, don't they? With loads of video cameras.
Yeah.
Can't they make changes?
It does beg the question when this was made, because there's also the coach's challenge now. They can challenge one
and also the fans, they can...
The fans can just throw stuff till they get what they want.
Yeah, like, hey, come on.
Boo. All right. I mean, I think it's going to be the head referee. I reckon.
Oh, league officials. That's the video crew.
Oh, I thought league officials meant any of the officials on the court.
Yes, okay.
Interesting. There you go. You were right. They can. They can call in.
How sad it's in New Jersey, but they haven't got a basketball team.
Yeah, but they got nothing in New Jersey. They need something.
They get to decide.
Shots fired at New Jersey.
Oh, man. Oof. What percentage of corner 3-pointers do NBA teams make on average?
Interesting.
Great bloody question.
That's a good question, because it is the shortest of the 3-point shots. Although I believe the distance along the 3-point line doesn't change nearly as much on the FIBA line as it does on the NBA one. Like, it's significantly closer in the corner than it is up top. But I believe the arch of the FIBA one is more even.
Huh.
Interesting little tidbit.
There you go.
But anyway, the options are 25%, 30%, or 40%. I think I know the answer to this question.
I don't, but I would... I mean, because you got great shooters and bad shooters. You know what I mean? So I would initially say maybe 30.
Yep.
25 seems a bit low. 40 seems quite high. 35 would have got me, I think.
Yeah, 35 seems like league average. I would say 30.
Let's try it.
Oh,
it's 40. That's pretty
40.
good, isn't it?
Interesting.
Wow.
Interesting.
I am in.
Also, wait, hold on. Are they rounding up 35?
This quiz said 2 minutes. It's a lie.
This is live.
We are still going.
You can't click this stuff in 2 minutes.
How long? Can a defensive player stay in the key area if he is not guarding an opponent?
Well, we live in England, in the UK, which is part of FIBA, so infinity time.
Yes. Well, as much as he damn well please. Get a tent. Live there.
It's 3 in the key, isn't it?
Imagine if it was 1 second. You've got 1, 3, or 10.
I'm in. I'm out. Hey, yep. Yeah.
I kind of want to see that.
One of the things I really like about this rule is that you essentially have bigs that are still camped in there, but they do this sweeping of the foot, where one foot's outside and they just sweep it in, sweep it out, sweep it in, sweep it out.
Little dance. Yeah,
My personal favourite to watch of this is Enes Kanter, who looks ridiculous because he can't really move his feet very well. So yeah, worth it. If you're bored and you're watching a game where Enes Kanter is playing, just watch him near the key.
So who was the youngest player to score 25,000 points in his career? I assume this is regular season and not combined playoffs.
That's an interesting question, though, because I was like, I'll get this. Then I looked at the options of LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Wilt Chamberlain.
The season's probably longer nowadays than it was in Wilt's day, potentially.
I think it's going to be LeBron. He also didn't go to college, so he came straight in, and he was...
Oh, because it's the youngest. Sorry, I read it
and
wrong,
he was the leader of his team that went to the playoffs straight away.
Because not who got there fastest.
Yeah, it's the youngest player.
Should we go LeBron James?
I think it's LeBron.
He was 18, wasn't he, when he came in? Let's try it. It is LeBron James. He did it at 30. That's interesting. Took him 12 years. Is that 12 years?
Nice. God, sort it out, LeBron.
What manufacturer makes the official NBA game ball? Now, this is potentially out of date. So we've got Wilson, Nike, or Spalding. It's now Wilson, but it was Spalding.
Is it? Is it now Wilson?
Yeah.
I thought it's always been Spalding.
No, it changed last year, this year.
Because we play,
this year, I think.
Again, we play in FIBA, so we use, what's that brand we use?
Spalding? No.
No, not Barden anymore. It's the new one. Is it Molten?
Molten. Yes, Molten.
I actually really like
yeah.
it. It looks different. It's got it's not got only 6 pieces like the American ball has. But I quite like it. But yeah, it's Spalding surely, unless this is a very new quiz.
I'm gonna say Wilson because that's the one it should be.
That's the technical answer. You're wrong.
It is.
You're wrong because this quiz is wrong.
Well. Oh, what is the average height of an NBA player? Now they'd be tall.
Mm-hmm.
They've put the metric option there on the 6'3" brackets 2 meters, 6'7" No idea what is in meters.
What is that in meters? Figure it out. Do the math.
6 feet 11 inches. Again, could be 10 meters. Who knows?
What's your gut feeling, Paul?
6'7".
Yeah, I agree. 6'3's a small player, so it shouldn't average out there.
It is
Absolutely.
Oh, here we go.
It's a very big.
Average player is more than 9 inches taller than the average American man. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Who won the highest scoring NBA game ever?
Oh, that's a great question.
That's great. Got Pistons, LA Clippers, or the Dallas Mavericks.
It's funny because as soon as I said Pistons, I just thought of like the defensive-minded championship team. It's like, well, it isn't there, but of course there's been many other Pistons.
I think it might be the Pistons, you know.
What, you think, like the bad boys? Or like older?
I've got a weird memory of the Pistons. Like mid-noughties.
What, just like throwing it?
I remember overtime, maybe like loads and loads of overtimes.
Interesting.
I can't remember Mavericks doing it recently.
In my head, I was going Clips.
Were you? But
yeah.
Clips haven't...
I thought it might have been Lob City.
You know what? Actually, you might be right. I've got a memory's coming, James.
Oh, wow.
A memory's coming. Yeah, I think it actually might
I'm too old to get memories.
Should we go Clippers?
You make a choice, my friend.
Oh, it's the Pistons!
Sorry.
That was my bad.
Although, I mean, equally though, you definitely don't have memory of this game in 1983.
That's true. I said mid-noughties.
186 or 184.
And they say we score a lot nowadays.
Oh, mate, we need to do like a live watch along of that game.
The 3-point line was only 3 years in, so they were like having fun.
They were just chucking it.
Let's go.
Wow.
That is insane.
I want to watch that game and see what happened.
12 overtimes. Took 2 weeks.
Interesting.
How long is the NBA overtime period? 2 minutes, 5 minutes, or 24 minutes?
You got the 24-second shot clock and a 24-minute overtime clock.
It's longer than the actual quarters normally. It's like overtime. Here's a load more time.
And that's how we got that score.
What should now be that?
Oh my lord! It's 5 minutes.
5 minutes. There we go. 5 minutes. There we go.
Brilliant.
There we go. What player has a record for the most offensive rebounds
in a game?
Zaza Pachulia.
Oh, Zaza.
Moses Malone or KG?
I'm tempted to say KG.
Me too, you know. Yeah. Moses could be there though.
Yep.
4 times, you don't know, do you? Oh, Zaza Pachulia. He got 18.
I for a minute I was like, that can't be a record, but it's offensive boards.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a lot of offensive boards. Wait, when was this? 2015. So this is the Splash Brothers chucking it and him just parking by the bucket and getting boards, isn't it? Yeah.
Go. Oh no, more. He was on the books at that point.
Oh, so it's before that.
Interesting. Must have been just before.
That's interesting.
Well done, Zaza.
Wait, was he just missing 15 shots straight getting his own board?
Probably. Yeah.
That's cheating.
That's cheating, Zaza. Who won the first foreign-born...
Who was the first foreign-born?
Oh, sorry.
You can't win a first foreign-born NBA player. You win, take this person home.
James, you read it out.
Who was the first foreign-born NBA player to become league MVP? Was it Tony Kukoc? Was it Dirk Nowitzki? Or was it Pau Gasol?
No, it's easy because there's only one MVP in there. We could have made it harder by putting... Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I thought it was... who's the Rockets player? He's foreign-born, isn't he?
Who?
The Dream. Hakeem
Olajuwon.
I thought he was foreign-born.
Yeah, I thought he was African. Hakeem. Did he get MVP? Or did he just get like finals
MVP? He got 2 MVPs. He was 2-time. Kukoc didn't get it. Powell didn't get it.
No.
Dirk got it.
I mean, Dirk got it
late. Even Tim Duncan's foreign-born. He's born the...
Check Hakeem's MVP record.
How the hell do you spell Hakeem?
H-A-K.
H-A-K.
E-E-M.
E-E-M.
Space. There you go. Olajuwon. Just put MVP in with it. Save yourself some time.
Yeah. MVP.
You know someone's going to freeze frame when you open a new tab and just get all the things you've said and done. Stop. Finals MVP.
Most valuable player, 1994. So he's 1 time, sorry, not 2 times.
This quiz is
He's
terrible.
born in Nigeria. And Tim Duncan was born in the British Virgin Isles, which isn't actually America.
Yeah, that's a bad quiz.
So I'm going to go Dirk.
I mean, does it mean who's the first European?
Maybe it means first European.
I think it's the first European, and that is in fact Dirk Nowitzki. Shout out to Dirk. GameTime.
Okay. Here we go. We've got at the buzzer. A shot is good if it already has done what? What a weird sentence to read out. Already has done what? Gone through the net, left the shooter's hand, appeared on the scoreboard.
Let's just take a minute. It was appeared on the scoreboard. It must have gone through the net. Although maybe not. Maybe someone's made a mistake. Yeah, it's if it's left the shooter's hand.
Yeah,
This is a weird thing to ask.
Okay, here we go. What player became famous for his, in quotes, skyhook?
I mean, it's Kareem.
It's Kareem. Here we go.
Yeah.
Going now. Going quick. Oh, last one.
Oh, we've got the last one.
Oh, who's the shortest player in NBA history?
This one I know.
Is it Muggsy?
It's Muggsy.
I'm gonna say 5'3". I think he was.
I think he's shorter than that. I think he's 5'1".
There we go. 5'3".
Oh, you nailed it. Oh, wait, no. We were wrong. It's Keith Jennings.
Keith Jennings. He's 5'3".
How old is Muggsy? Find out how tall Muggsy Bogues is.
Here we go.
I demand to know right now the height of Muggsy Bogues. Stupid meters. I want it in feet.
Feet anywhere else? Here we go.
Come on, Google. Help us out.
In feet. Oh, no.
You idiot.
Here we go. Is that not shorter? That's shorter
That's
than 5'3".
shorter.
Quiz.
Oh.
That is for podcast listeners. It says
5.24934, and I would argue that is rounded down.
Although you round the 9 to the 4, which makes a 5,
which then
it rounds up to 5'3", which is the same.
Okay, then in that case, if we're going to be like that, we need to know the exact height of the other guy. What was his name? Keith Jennings.
I didn't even know Keith.
Right, we need Keith Jennings' height. We need it in feet. This has got weird.
Oh, he's not even got a. Oh wait, here we are. It's not this guy from Odin Wiki.
The Omen, definitely not.
Oh, he is short. Look at that.
Yeah, I need.
1'7". He's taller.
This is a mistake. Ooh. Yeah, they've marked the wrong answers right, haven't they? Yeah. Go back to the answers. Yeah, look. Oh wait, hold on. Oh,
you know what? Quiz.
But hold on.
Let's finish and move on.
Was only 5? No. Go back up. I need the wording of this. Who's the shortest player in NBA history? Muggsy Bogues is only 5'3" tall, but he was drafted by the Washington Bullets in 1987. But
what?
He played.
Why is that a but?
But he played for other teams, so he was part of the NBA. Do you mean the shortest player drafted in NBA history? And in this case, are you counting that because a team doesn't exist anymore, they're not part of NBA? How stuff works does not know how stuff works.
He was drafted. I don't understand why it says but. He's short, but he was drafted by an NBA team, so
he's not in NBA history.
So Keith Jennings get it because he wasn't drafted.
He's 1 foot.
Keith Jennings. He's 54 now.
Wait, hold on a minute.
Was he drafted?
We got 1.7 meters. What is that in feet?
1.7. No, I'm not going to do that. That's right here. Here we are.
I mean, it's going to be more because it's 1.6.
It's going to be more. That's 5.6. He's a tall guy.
Well, I mean, not really. He's quite short.
Well, how do we do? I mean, I'm going to say we got 25 because they got
because 2 of them were wrong.
Maybe even 26.
Do we get bonus points?
Should we share it on
Facebook? Share this.
Hey guys, come see how good we did in the quiz.
It's like this quiz where the answers are wrong and they don't consider anything but Europe to be non-American.
Yeah.
Like anywhere that's not Europe, yeah, that's American. That's mine.
Oh,
Thank you.
I'm so sorry. And they put the scoreboard in his face and everything.
Oh no.
Well,
Paul, this has been a fun game time. What did you learn?
I learned that Keith Jennings is not the smallest player in NBA history, and that Dirk was not the first foreign-born MVP. Although I did actually learn something. What were they?
We learned
Zaza Pachulia.
I mean, although at this point I question all the answers because now
actually a good point.
There's you know what? If you're watching / listening to this and you're like, I've fact checked this, please tell us in the comments.
Yeah.
Of any others that you can correct because Now, I don't believe anything on this page, apart from the Pistons beating the Denver Nuggets 186 to 184, because that just sounds like, yeah, sure, that happened.
I want that game. Can
Yep.
we? That was wrong as well. The Wilson Spalding one.
Yeah.
Oh, LeBron, did you even score any points? Have
It's
you
a
even
lie.
scored?
He was never drafted.
3 seconds. Are we allowed maybe 10 seconds in the key? Oh, who knows anymore?
Paul, this has been something.
It has,
Until
yes,
the next
it
game
has.
time, Paul, what should our listeners do?
Get some game time buckets.
Get some factual buckets.